Okay, so let's try the next coding exercise. So open the leetcode.com and go to the problems tab. And if you scroll down and search here, group anagrams, so you will find the problem number 49, and it's come in the medium category. And but it's like you can say it's not a medium, but it's like between the easy and the medium. So let's open it. So we have given an array of strings. The array name is strs. Group the anagrams together. You can return the answer in any order. An anagram is a word or phrase formed by rearranging the letters of a different word by or phrase, typically using all the original letter exactly once. So basically, what the problem say, we have some list given, and the list contains some words, and we want to group the anagrams together. So what are the anagrams? So anagrams are the, like, you can say the jumble words. So if I say eat, eat, and if we jumble eat, let's suppose e come in the between, e come at first, a come last, so it will create one more word t. And if we like jumble one more time, it will become eight. Maybe we can create like few more words. Right? So we have to like group all the anagrams together. So like these three, eat, tea, and eight, these are the three anagrams. So we created one list. Tan and nat, these are the two anagrams. We created one list. Bat, so there is no other anagram which matches with the bat, so we created one list. All right. So that is the output. So in the output we have one list of lists. So one is the whole list, and within that a group of lists, and one group contains the anagrams together. All right. So this is the like question. So how to do that? Okay. So I will just explain here like what is the anagram. Anagram is a word. If we rearrange, then we can get the original word back, or you can say the jumbles word like ABC, CBA, BSC. Or if you arrange it like all are of same length and all contain the same set of letters. All right. So these are the examples. So how can we check whether the words are the similar or not? So basically, the simplest way to check these words, na, like we can sort it. That's it. So let's suppose if ABC, CBA, BAC. If I want to know if ABC and CBA both are anagrams or not, like if both are anagrams, then only I can like club it together, right? But how I can check whether ABC and CBA like are like both are anagrams? So what I can do is I will sort ABC, I will sort CBA, and then I will compare whether ABC is equal to CBA. If they are equal, then I can put both the togethers, right? But if you sort every word, so because in the output now we don't want to sort, we want all the anagrams together. So we are not writing eat, eat, eat. No, we want the same word together, right? ATE, EATTEA, right? So we can check, okay, something we need to use sort to check whether like these anagrams are like one keyword is the anagram of the another word or not. So some sorting function definitely needs to be like used either on the whole list or either on a single word. All right. But in the output, we need to group anagrams together. All right. So how to do that? If we sort different elements, then all anagrams get together, and all anagrams word become equal. So let's suppose if these are the three different word anagrams, and if we sort, all become same. But in the output we need the group of anagrams, not the count. If we need the count, then we can just return three, right? But we don't need the count, we need the these three words together. But now we have sorted it, now we don't know the previous like their situation, like whether the T is on the front or T is on the middle, like what are the situation, we don't know. All right. So what we can, because if you directly see the output now, by only seeing the output you can easily guess what data structure we have to use. So if you see the output, right, so we are arranging words like these words together. So these three together, these two together, and this together, right? So we can create a key value pair. So one key which has value this, one key whose value this, one key whose value this, we can create a dictionary, and after that, by reading the dictionary, we can create a like the output as per their requirement. Okay, so how to do that? So as an example, so what we will do basically, so we will pick first word EAT. So like we need to create key and the value, and we know value contains the anagrams. Contains the anagram, and we know in the dictionary key is always unique. So what could be the key? What we can do is the key could be the sorted element, because key can be anything, because we don't need the key, we need the values. So key can be anything. So what we can do is we can put key as a sorted. So first we pick first word, we will sort it, whatever the output it will give. So it will give AET, right? It will give AET, right? Because A come first, then E, then T. So that is the key. Then what we can do is we will check in our dictionary whether in the dictionary it is there or not. It's not there. We can add as a, so key is this and the value is also the same. Then we will check the second keyword. We will again sort it, right? We will sort it. So the key is same. So key already exists. So if the sorting key already exists, so it means one anagram already exists for that. So then we are going to append this into the same key, basically and the keys values. Then we are going to check other. So as an example, so let's see. So these are the like list. So we have to group the anagrams together. So what we can do is we will pick the first element EAT. We will sort it. So sort is AET. So now the key is AET, right? And we will key is this, and we will group all the anagrams together. So EAT, TEA, and 8. So we are, because we need some key, and key should always be unique. Because if we take EAT as a key, then it will very very difficult, because what about T? Right? How I going to know whether this key already in the dictionary or not? So if I sort all the anagram, then there will be only one key. All right. So that's why if I looping on the array on the list, I can sort the first element AET, then that could be key, and then I will check in the dictionary whether that element exists or not. So that element doesn't exist, I can add that element. So I have added uh, EAT. So EAT first I sort it. So sort becomes AET. I make it as a key. Then I check whether EAT is in the dictionary or not. So it's not. So sorry, whether AET is in the dictionary or not. So it's not. So what I can do is I can assign the value of this string, because we want this as an output. So this can be assigned as a value EAT. Then I can check TEA. So if I sort it, right? So this is the first thing. The next key is T. So if I sort it again become EAT. So when then we will check in the dictionary whether the dictionary key exists. Yes, AET exists. So if it is exist, then we can append this element TEA within the value. We are not going to override, we are just appending it. So EAT, comma, TEA. Then we are going to check 10, right? So right now we have these characters. Then we will check 10. So if for 10, if we sort it, it will become ANT. Whether ANT exists as a key or not. So it doesn't exist. Then we will going to add 10 as a value, but key as a ANT, and here should be 10. All right. Then similarly, we can do for all the elements, and after that, we are going to return just this list. This list basically all the values of the dictionary. Right. So let's try to implement that. Okay. So we need some dictionary. So let's create a dictionary. All right. Then we need to run a loop across all the elements. So for string in, so let's suppose for s in strs. All right. Okay. So as soon as or we can say, okay, fine. For S in STRS, so so first S is EAT. So we are going to sort it. So sorted S. So sorted S. Sorted S means like sorted EAT, but we know how to sort the particular word. If we sort it, it will give us the AET, but in a form of a list. Then we have to join it because we want the sorted element. Because we want the sorted element. So we have joined it. Okay, and join like there is no space, there is no comma. We have to just join it. Basically, if I just run the sorted on the EAT on a word EAT, the output would be a list which contains A, which contains E, which contains T. But I don't need this output. I need output as a E T. So what I have to do? I have to join all the keywords. So that's the same thing we are doing here. Okay. So now we got the sorted key, sorted element of the first word. Then we are going to check if sorted element in hash map, it's not there. If it is not there, then we are going to store it. So key should be sorted element and its value would be that element, not the sorted element, because we want to store the value in a form of this. And the value would be that element and in a form of a list because we want to append the elements. So in a form of a list, because in the form of list we want. So we are appending in a form of a list. Okay. Else. So let's suppose now we pick the second element T. We sort it and the sorted become some, we get some element and that element exists in the hash map. If that element exists in the hash map, then what we can do is whatever the output of the hash map, that is this element, we are going to append the next element means the current element, that is the T we are going to append. All right. So at the end, we are getting someone dictionary in which key is sorted element of this, and value is like all these numbers, all these words. And in the end, we are going to return dot values. So we are going to return the uh, all the values of the dictionary. So let's try to run it. So okay, sorted. What they are saying? Hash map key error A T. So if okay, so I have to give equal to here. Okay, so what's the issue? Mm, First we sort the element. So whatever the sorted element, we are going to put here, and we are going to create a list. We are going to store in a form of a list, which is perfectly fine. Then if it is there, if sorted element, okay, if sorted element not in, because if it is not in, then we are going to store it. Otherwise, we are going to append it. Okay, so it's accepted. So let's try to submit it. So our solution has been submitted about 85% of the runtime and 60 or 70% of the memory as well. So that is like basically you can say is if you know the hash map dictionary, which is like most of the time used in the coding exercise, then it's you can say it's the easy problem. Just the key pointer is the sorted, because how you are going to know whether how you are going to group the anagrams. All right. The only like there could be many ways, right? So maybe if you get the sky value of early elements and you sum meter, so there could be many ways. So, but one of the element is if I sort particular word and that word is equal to the another word, then it means that anagrams are the group of that particular group. Alright. So the same thing we are doing. We are and but we need we can't sort like whole list, because if we sort whole list, we are jumbling every word, right? And all the words will become same. All the anagrams will become same. But in the output, we need the output as an anagram. So what we have to do is we will definitely sort it, but we are sort and we will make it as a key, and value will remain as an anagram. So if the key exists, then on the particular value we are going to append. The same thing we did. So we sort it, we make it as a value, we make it as a key, and in the value we are going to store the particular element, and then we are going to sort the next element. So sort means if the anagram exists already, then the key will remain same. If it is different, then it will be different. If the key already exists, then we are going to append in the existing list, because we need in the form of a list. So that's why we are not storing directly. Yes, we are storing in the form of a list, and then at the end we are only returning the values. Or if you want to run for loop for key comma value in the hash map dot items, and then you are returning the like you can create some list, result list, and result dot append value, result dot append value. You can uh, return the result list as well, or otherwise just within a single line you can return hash map dot values. Okay, so you can also try this question. It's like a good question from medium perspective. So that's it. That's the end of the video. Thank you.